Long time no see, Boston Celtics fans. We are back for back-to-back games. We had the Timberwolves on the road last night, but then Boston hopped on a plane. They flew all the way down south to the Houston Rockets Arena, which is where they'll take on Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet. We do have some injury news here before we do hop into today's activities on the stream. Jaylen Brown, out. Back-to-back games, Jaylen Brown is out. But after 3 straight games of resting, Kristaps Porzingis is back in. Al Horford will rest. So no Al Horford or Jaylen Brown tonight, but Porzingis will play. We know he's been dealing with that ankle injury since the last 3 games, so we're really excited to see what Porzingis can do and how 100% he is able to be upcoming against the Rockets. Go on ahead and shout out your city for me. We got Friday night here. I know you guys have had a long week, probably catching back up on all of the holiday plans that you guys were really enjoying with, or some of you guys start work on Monday. Must be nice. The grind never stops for us here at Chat Sports, so this is now our second watch party of 2025. So let me know where you guys are watching from. Trap is watching from Dallas, Pierre, Boston. A-Tap from Greenville, South Carolina. What's up, Allie? What's up, my man? Hope saying, oh, man, hey, Allie, I'm here. Jack is in here. Robert Pierre, Robster, Roger Bishop, Sean Daly, Derek's Young, MP Talk Sports. Derek's Young said, my first back-to-back live. Welcome. Welcome in. Hope is watching from Athens. Wolfshark Kid watching from Florida. Robert watching from Ireland. The Kirk Style watching from Scotland. Wild One watching from St. Louis. Ice Jordan watching from Worcester. Anthony Raza saying Old Man River in the house watching from Warwick, Rhode Island. I got Trap saying Mavs play tonight. That's right, they do play here tonight. Dwayne saying he's watching from Belize City. A-Tap doing my job for me saying you guys need to like the video. Maya's World, Eden, and a whole bunch of other people. Thank you guys so much for choosing Celtics Today by Chat Sports to watch this game. With that being said, I just got to know what kind of fans we've got going on in here. Type C for Celtics, type R for Rockets. Who do you guys got in tonight's ball game? That's Sean Daly coming in with a $5 super chat. Shout out to my man Sean Daly getting this party started in here with a big fat 5. Appreciate you, my guy. All right, I got Daly in here. Already starting off hot with the super chats. Saying, let's go tonight, Celts. Hopefully they can get that back-to-back win. That'd be really nice. Tia saying Celtics as always. Anthony Raza in here also spamming his 5. His shams. God, I'm all over the place here tonight. Old school NBA fans, Robster, Eden, Alex, Diodario. Hi, Allie. Good to see you back-to-back nights. This is a tough back-to-back, but Mateo and I have faith. Go Celtics, go. I agree. Obviously, this is a tougher opponent for the Boston Celtics. Celtics are 25-9 so far this year. The Rockets are 22-11. They're very good at home. They're 12-5 this year, while Boston is 12-3 on the road. So I do think this is going to be a pretty good matchup. The first one of the year for Boston versus Houston. So this will be very interesting. Jalen Green having a phenomenal year. Fred VanVleet being a very nice complementary asset to Jalen Green. So I'm excited to see what Boston can do on the road against 2 tough opponents. That's what I'm excited about, and see how Kristaps Porzingis is bouncing back as well. Before I jump into any other questions for you guys here, I do want to go ahead and tell you guys about our sponsor, which is Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in America. If you guys want to go on ahead and test out your skills, all you guys have to do is download the Prize Picks app. When you get there, that's kind of the easy part. All you guys have to do is just pick more or less on a player's projected stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. That's right, up to 1,000 times your money. Not to mention, you can play this wonderful app in over 30 different states. And you can also, right now, offer MasterCard. You guys can just deposit your MasterCard, see what you guys can do when you test your skills at the collegiate and professional level. If you guys want to go on ahead and get started, all you guys have to do is just download the PrizePicks app, use promo code CLNS. That'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Download the PrizePicks app, use promo code CLNS. That'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. Give me your score prediction in the comment section down below, as we have 100 people in this chat already. I'm going to go, we did 118 and 115 last night. I'll go with 127 to 119 tonight. That'll be mine. I'm actually putting my PrizePicks right now for this game. I'll go with Jalen Green. Probably will have more. Kristaps Porzingis. Give me the less on KP. I want Drew Holiday's assists. Drew Holiday has been, he had 8 assists last night. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go with a demon on that one. Give me rebounds. Offensive rebounds. Can I get a Peyton Pritchard offensive rebounds? My goodness. 3-point attempted. Only Jason Tatum. Me. Let's see. Field goals made for Jason Tatum. Let's see what we're rocking with. 9.5 field goals made for Jason Tatum. Possibly. Let's give me rebounds. Who's got rebounds in here? What can I rock with on PrizePicks with rebounds? Derek White, more than 4 boards. Oh, that might be tough. You know what? Give it to me. Derek's Young, Untouched Cheese, Charlissa Johnson here, all watching me make my PrizePicks right now. All right. And then I will go with one more. Give me one more. Points combo, maybe? 3-point made combo? Yeah, I'll do that one. Okay. How does that sound? All right. Now that I've got my PrizePicks in, I'm ready to go. What say you guys? All right, well, now that we have 120 people in here, I want to go on ahead and ask you guys to do one thing for me. Hate the Rockets, like this video. Super easy, but liking the video does help us out a ton in getting more and more viewers to this channel. So go on ahead, hit that like button for me as we are reaching 8 p.m. Eastern time. As the Celtics are supposed to tip off at 8 p.m., but probably be around 8:07 if I had to guess. All right. Go on ahead, hit that free throw. Hit that like button for me if you guys haven't already. Help us out here on this channel by hitting that like button. Field goal attempted. All right, Roger Bishop in here. Untouched Cheese. Roger Bishop asking if I know the timeline for Jaylen Brown to return. Unfortunately, I don't because it's a shoulder strain, but I do have an injury update, which I will give you guys after this game if you guys want to go on ahead and tune into that. I got Sean Daly in here saying hitting that free throw line button every time. Hope in the world. Do you broadcast on Spotify? I do not. YouTube is our only platform. Rob's saying I love the C's and the Rockets. I don't know who to go for. Guess what? You tuned in the Celtics Today report by Chat Sports, so I'm going to say you like the Celtics more. Untouched, I do remember you, Wolf Shark Kid. Should the Celtics trade for Miles Bridges? What do you think? They can't. They have no money. That's what I think. Nathan Holmes, even though I'm having family game night, but here to watch the C's kick some Rockets ass. Tell you what, I actually just ended up getting, the Target had a BOGO on game, so I got Monopoly and Yahtzee and Rummikub. I'm very excited for that. Austin, I think it's going to be 127 to 113. I think that's a pretty good answer there, my guy. All right, well, let me go on ahead and see if I can get you guys on one more question. Who do you guys think the X factor is here tonight for the Boston Celtics? Obviously, Jabari Smith Jr. is out tonight. He has fractured his left hand this morning, which is extremely unfortunate. So there will be no Jabari Smith here tonight, which is unfortunate. He's a really good player. You'd like to always go up against the best players on the best teams, but he's expected to miss 4 to 8 weeks. So who would you guys say is the X factor here tonight? No Jaylen Brown, no Al Horford, but Kristaps Porzingis will play. Mawad Hassan, Charlissa Johnson, Austin, Josh Pieria also in here as well. All right, who else is rocking in here with me? Who else is rocking in here with me? JT is playing tonight. That is the good news. Jason Tatum is playing tonight. Stephen Bull says Drew Holiday is going to be his X factor for tonight's game. Definitely had a phenomenal game last night as well. He was a really huge piece in helping the Boston Celtics get their rhythm, especially coming out of halftime. So I think that Drew Holiday could have a good game here tonight. KP is in the starting lineup. Yes, Kristaps Porzingis is in the starting lineup here tonight. Kristaps Porzingis is in the starting lineup tonight. You're probably going to go back to the same lineup as last night, except for Al Horford. You're going to have Kristaps Porzingis, and obviously Sam Hauser was in last night for Jaylen Brown, who's injured right now. So I do think he will be back in here tonight. Al is out because he rests. Al Horford does not play back-to-backs, so they do want to make sure that Al Horford is going to be okay. How many three-point attempts do we think Jason Tatum will take here tonight? All right. We are about to start the national anthem here, so that means we are getting closer and closer to the Boston Celtics playing. Mawad Hassan, Tia McQueston, Derek's Young in here, 171 people watching in here tonight. I appreciate you guys tuning in and always helping us out in here, growing this channel, night in and night out. You guys mean the world to me. All right, who else is in here as well? Let's go on ahead and see. If you guys are ready for tip-off, go on ahead and put your me's in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys are feeling here tonight. Josh Pieria, Untouched Cheese. Oscar P. is in the chat as well. Charlissa Johnson is in here spamming me. Appreciate you, Char, for hanging out in here with us tonight. Maya's Road Alley Bear, if I just looked at a video saying that Jimmy Butler is suspended for 7 games. Jimmy Butler is suspended for 7 games. Really unfortunate. You don't really want that for Jimmy Butler. Obviously, he just wants to be traded, and he's kind of hurting himself, hurting his team in the middle of that. So a little bit of a sticky situation I'm glad the Celtics are not dealing with. Maya's World, A-Tap. Mawad Hassan, ready to go. Robster, Nicholas Maharaj, Eden, ready to go as well. All right, let me know who else is rocking in here with us tonight as the Boston Celtics do go back-to-back. The Celtics are second in the Eastern Conference, while the Houston Rockets are actually third in the Western Conference, which is a lot harder of a conference in my opinion. So it speaks volumes for Houston really starting to find their footing. But I think we're also forgetting that we are playing against Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka is the head coach of the Houston Rockets, was formerly the head coach of the Boston Celtics until he decided to crush several 90s babies' hearts by pretty much cheating on Nia Long. And we know the rest is history. But now Ime Udoka has to watch Joe Mazzulla lead his former team to an NBA championship. Steven Jab, a lot of Celtics fans here in the Philippines. Yes, sir. Tia McQueston. Sean Daly, love it when Allie gives you a mention, then like and subscribe. Tia said, Boston Bob, where you at? I don't know where Boston Bob is at tonight. We'll have to wait and see. All right, sounds like a lot of people in here are getting ready to tip off. So if you guys are ready, go on ahead and spam your shams in the comment section. They are currently announcing the Houston Rockets starting lineup as Boston is taking on back-to-back road games against two very tough teams in the Western Conference. It's going to be an interesting game here. No Jabari Smith for tonight's game as he is out with an injury. He fractured his left hand earlier this morning, which is extremely unfortunate. Tari Eason is also out. He has a lower leg injury. About to announce the starting lineup here for the Houston Rockets. Wild One, spamming the shams, Muad, Tia, Nicholas Maharaj, Shar Johnson, Austin, Kyrie, Muad Hassan, Josh Pierre. Let's get 75 likes before tip. Well, Josh Pierre, we are at 76 likes. Let's see if we can get 100 likes before tip-off. That sounds more like it. Darth Fattass coming in with a $10 super chat. What do you get when you cross a vampire with a snowman? Frostbite. Boom. Always appreciate the dad jokes in here, fat ass. You always make my day. All right, shout out to Fat Ass and Sean Daly. So far, the only super chatters on today's show. Getting us ready here on this Friday night. In case you guys missed it, here is Darth Fat Ass's super chat and his always super fun dad jokes. We are getting ready to tip off here in Houston after the Boston Celtics flew from Minnesota to Houston last night. Now they're getting ready to take on the number 3 team in the Western Conference. Going to be a good matchup, and I'm glad you guys are in here with me to watch it. If you guys haven't already, go on ahead and hit that like button for me. If you want the Celtics to beat the Houston Rockets, help us get to 100 before we do start this game. Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Alperen Sengun, Jeff Green, and Dylan Brooks will be the starting 5 for the Houston Rockets. Holiday, White, Porzingis, Hauser, and Tatum will be the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. I'm ready. I want to see how Boston comes out of this game. They came out very slow against the Minnesota Timberwolves yesterday. Obviously, Minnesota taking on an early lead, but in that second quarter, Boston did outscore the Minnesota Timberwolves by 20. So definitely have to keep foot on the gas starting here today in Houston. All right, no Jabari Smith. He is out here tonight. So let's go on ahead and tip this game off, shall we? Minnesota really came out swinging last night from the three-point line. So I would expect that if the Rockets don't try to do the three-point line thing that Minnesota does, I think they're going to be the opposite tonight. I think they're going to start off very heavy in the paint. I think they're really going to try to attack Kristaps Porzingis, who's coming fresh off an injury. So I think it'll be the complete opposite of what Minnesota did try to give them yesterday with just taking monumental shots from downtown, almost playing Mazzulla ball against the Boston Celtics. So I would expect a lot of points in the paint. Definitely going to have to play defense pretty strong down low to start this game, unless my game plan is completely wrong. All right, I'm ready if you guys are. Let's go. Who do you guys got? Type C for Celtics, type R for Rockets. As we are going head-to-head with the former Boston Celtics head coach, Ime Udoka versus Joe Mazzulla. Pretty big game here for Joe Mazzulla, youngest head coach to win an NBA title since Bill Russell did it in 1968. So he's got a lot to hold against him. All right, we will tip off here as Derek White and the Boston Celtics will win the tip-off. Derek White has Fred VanVleet, who will be guarding him. Now driving to the right, Derek White losing his footing, but still completing the shot. However, it won't fall. Celtics can't pick up the rebound either, which will lead to a Jalen Green 3 to start off this game. That'll be no good. But an offensive rebound quickly for Alperen will go back in. Houston Rockets will score first. Why is this not working? Come on. But the Boston Celtics do end up going back-to-back here and scoring on a nice layup. Give me 1 second, guys. So sorry. All right. Now I'll get this scoreboard up to date. Sorry, sometimes it gets a little bit tough being the producer here. Why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? Sengun will end up putting up a mid-range jumper, scoring another 2 for the Houston Rockets here. Rockets take a lead by 2. Derek White kicks it out. Jrue Holiday around the corner for 3. Going to be no good. Another defensive rebound, but Jrue Holiday can read it like a book with a nice steal for Jrue Holiday and an alley-oop layup for Kristaps Porzingis. First 2 points here for Porzingis. Moving around the three-point line here, Fred VanVleet is going to find it to Jalen Green. He'll put up a mid-range jumper over Kristaps Porzingis, and it is good. Jrue Holiday. Dribble handoff to Sam Hauser, looking for some help. He'll find Kristaps Porzingis. KP with his back to the basket finds Jason Tatum. Lobs it up to KP. Kick out. Derek White catch and shoot 3. Bang! The Celtics take the lead for the first time this game. Dillon Brooks driving inside, putting in a hook shot. It's good on KP. Dillon Brooks doing what he does best, running his mouth. Derek White feeds it to KP. Now to Jrue Holiday. Holiday crossing over, driving inside. Hook shot is good off the glass. Jrue Holiday making some noise here early. First a steal, then an assist, and then a hard basket to take the lead. VanVleet going to find Dillon Brooks. Now Jalen Green being guarded by Sam Hauser. I actually do like that matchup a lot, but I'm more excited for the Jrue Holiday matchup with Jalen Green. Fred VanVleet, fade away. In and out it goes. Jason Tatum fighting for the rebound. It'll be off on the Celtics. Fred going to find Sengun. Spin move. Oh, good. Spin move off Kristaps Porzingis. He ends up putting up 2 points off the glass. Derek White being guarded by Fred. Jason Tatum trying to set a screen. Nice pick and roll. They're actually going to call a foul on the floor on Fred, playing a little bit too tight of defense on Jason Tatum. Now a 3 for the Boston Celtics will be no good. Dillon Brooks around the three-point line will feed it down low. They're going to call foul on Kristaps Porzingis on the floor. All right. Şengün is going to end up going to the free throw line here after Kristaps Porzingis draws a personal foul and then a shooting foul. So back-to-back fouls here for Kristaps Porzingis. Not the best start for KP, who's already down Al Horford in the Celtics, so really might be relying on early Neemias Queta and Luke Kornet minutes here. As Şengün is going to put up his first free throw, it's good. Şengün have a pretty good season so far. 19 points a game, 10.7 rebounds as he makes both free throws. And the Rockets do take an early three-point lead here. Got about 8:20 left to go here in this first quarter. Derek White dribble handoff to Jason Tatum. Tatum driving down to his right. They're going to blow the whistle pretty early here. Going to call foul on Jalen Green for elbowing Jason Tatum on his drive. What's up, Courage? I like Sam Hauser guarding anybody, really. I'm not a Dylan Brooks fan, to be honest. Sam Hauser lobs it into Kristaps Porzingis. A horrible mismatch here. KP with Fred VanVleet. He'll kick it out. Derek White, sidestep three. Bang! Derek White! Feeling himself early here to help the Boston Celtics tie this ball game. Jalen Green drives inside. Gonna kick it out. Dylan Brooks, sidestep three. He'll make that one. Oh, God. Derek White now. Off to an early start. 2 for 3 from downtown so far for Boston. They're quickly going to call an offensive. Nope, this one's going to be a defensive foul on Fred VanVleet. Fred is actually still on the ground here after taking a pretty gnarly hit. After hitting the floor pretty hard. Looks like the Houston Rockets are actually going to take a quick little timeout here to make sure Fred is okay. Kind of hit the pavilion pretty hard on this replay. Jason Tatum sets a hard screen, and looks like Fred may have gotten the wind knocked out of him. Luke Kornet's going to make an early appearance here for Kristaps Porzingis in this game. As they're going to wait to call who this foul is on. NBA Finals preview? Western Conference is tough, man. Western Conference is very tough to get out of. I'd be intrigued to see if Houston could do it. All right, guys, we got almost 300 people watching in here. However, we do unfortunately not have 100 likes. I'm going to need you guys to go on ahead and like this video. If you want the Boston Celtics to go on a quick run here and extend this, well, get the lead back, I should say, and then extend it after they do. Why is this not working? Why does everything hate me today? Whatever, I'll figure it out. All right. Jeez Louise, this thing is killing me right now. Sorry, you guys are seeing the trials and tribulations of being here by yourself. Goodness gracious. All right, well, you know what? It can't be perfect, but you guys can see the number, all right? That's what I was trying to do, is get it fix a little bit better for you guys. But it is what it is. Hit that sub button for you if you guys haven't already. It's been a long week, man. I don't care. You guys can see the number. You know what it is. Hit that sub button for me. Jason Tatum kind of drove his left shoulder into Fred VanVleet's chest, so obviously it's going to knock the wind out of anybody. So that's kind of why Fred VanVleet is now still dealing with that. But he will pop back into this ball game here. Peyton Pritchard going to come in for Sam Hauser as well. Derek White finds Jason Tatum driving inside, bounce pass to Luke Cornett, and a two-hand slam dunk is good. Luke Cornett immediately checks in and helps the Celtics get back to the lead. Jalen Green putting up a solid shot, but it won't fall. Derek White picks up a rebound, finds Peyton Pritchard. Drives inside. Peyton Pritchard kicks out. Drew Holiday, catch and shoot three. Bang! Happy holidays! Drew Holiday getting this thing started here out of this timeout for the Celtics. A missed shot on the other end. Derek White with another rebound. Derek White driving inside. Dribble handoff to Peyton Pritchard. Feeds it to Drew Holiday at the logo. Holiday step back three. Bang! Holiday doing his thing early. Extending the lead. It's largest of the game. 5 points. Alperen kicks it out to Jalen Green. Jalen Green driving inside, kicking back out to Dylan Brooks. 5 seconds left to shoot. Brooks drives, puts up an ugly shot off the glass. No good. Jason Tatum with a rebound. Finds Drew Holiday in transition. They'll slow it down. Less than 6 minutes left to go. Back to Jason Tatum crossing over. Alperen finds Luke Cornett for another slam dunk. As the Celtics quickly go on an 8-point run out of this timeout. Boston is 10-0 in the last minute and 40 seconds. Fred, sidestep three, no good. As Drew Holiday picks up his rebound. Backcourt duo really helping out Celtics here. Derek White catch and shoot three, a little bit too hard. Got a bit of a heat check there for D. White. The Rockets will slow it down just a little bit. A nice mid-range floater will fall for the Rockets. Jason Tatum at the logo. Sidestep three for Tatum. Bang! Tatum wants to join the three-point party. 25-17 as Boston's starting to feel themselves around the three-point line. Jalen Green struggling to put up some points here to start off this game. Jalen Green, however, now starts to find his stride. Green makes a 16-foot pull-up. 2 points on the board. Peyton Pritchard driving down low at the baseline, puts one in off the glass. Beautiful. Hezzy. And the putback for Peyton Pritchard extends the lead by 8 for Boston. Moving around now. Alperen Sengun is not going to put up the shot. Drew Holiday driving inside, gets stopped by Jaylen Brown. Now backing him down low around the post, puts in a hook shot. Drew Holiday already up to 8 points here for Boston. And the Rockets are going to take a quick timeout. Quick timeout with 3:45 left to play in this first quarter here. All right, while they're going to do that, I am going to go on ahead and tell you guys real quick about our sponsor here on Celtics Today by Chat Sport. I'm talking to you guys about Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in America. I play Prize Picks every single game day, and you guys should too. Why? It is the easiest part of your day, and not to mention, Prize Picks is super fun to play. All you guys have to do is just pick more or less on a player's projected stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash with as little as 4 correct picks. If you guys want to go on ahead and try out your luck and your hand at Prize Picks, all you guys have to do is download the Prize Picks game and use promo code CLNS. That'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Download the Prize Picks app, use promo code CLNS. It'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. All right, I'm going to give you guys the rundown here of the Boston Celtics game, just to give you a quick little update as to how the players on the floor are doing right now. A lot of you guys do tend to like this graphic, so that's why I always try to bring it up as much as I possibly can. So make sure it's all good. Not quite yet. And that looks better. Beautiful, but the only thing here is that I have to manually change this scoreboard as well. So give me a minute. It is 29 to 19. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 267 people watching here with me. 124 likes. Go on ahead, hit that like button for me if you guys haven't already. So you got to keep in mind here, we got brothers playing tonight. Drew and Aaron Holiday are playing against each other here. All of their children are in attendance, which is super fun, super cute. So Aaron Holiday and Drew Holiday, obviously brothers in the NBA. Aaron Holiday has not checked in just yet, while Drew has played majority of the first half. But maybe that's why Drew Holiday's playing so good right now. Always levels up a little bit when you're playing against family. 7th season for Aaron Holiday, 16th season for Drew. Jalen Green looking for some help here as Peyton Pritchard will guard Jalen Green. They're actually going to call a foul on Pritchard for putting his hand on Green while he was trying to cut. Jordan Walsh will check in for the Celtics as well. So will Sam Hauser. Drew Holiday and Derek White will sit. Steven Adams checks in for Jeff Green, and Cam Whitmore enters for Alperen. Fred, good defense by Jason Tatum. Fred kicking out Dillon Brooks for 3. In and out it goes. Steven Adams getting the rebound and the putback. Makes this game with an 8. Peyton Pritchard has Jalen Green defending him. Bounce passes to Jason Tatum. A little bit of a push-off on Dillon Brooks. Tatum with a sidestep 3. Bricked it. Oh. Luke Cornett, though, with a board. Bounce passes to Peyton Pritchard. Bang! Pritchard finding his rhythm early after checking in. That's Peyton Pritchard's 125th made 3 this season. Cam Whitmore crossing over on Jason Tatum, dumping it off to Steven Adams, off the glass, no good. Rebound off of Steven Adams will be Boston Celtics basketball. Tatum already up to 3 points. Luke Cornett up to 4. Pritchard up to 5. While Jalen Green is sitting at 4 points right now as he's 0 for 3 from downtown. However, Jalen Green takes another 3. That one's not going to be good. That was also a very off-balance shot there. Dillon Brooks, nice little sidestep fade away. Not going to go in, but Steven Adams once more with the putback is slowly chipping away at the deficit. Houston Rockets are 1 for 6 from downtown so far, while Celtics are 6 for 9. Tatum backs it up here a little bit. Now driving to his right, finds Luke Cornett in transition. Nice hook shot. It'll go in and out. However, Jalen Green tries to secure the rebound, ends up knocking it out of bounds, so Celtics will stay here. Jalen Green is going to check out. He'll take his first break of the first half. 2 minutes left to go here in the first. Peyton Pritchard in the corner. Airballs a three, but Jordan Walsh trying to grab the rebound. Can't grab his footing. Ends up stepping out of bounds, taking the ball with him. Peyton Pritchard playing full court defense here on Fred VanVleet. Love that matchup. Holy cow. Pritchard gets stopped by a screen set by Steven Adams, and a nice three made by Fred VanVleet. That was a really good play run by the Houston Rockets right there to try and take Peyton Pritchard out of the equation. Jason Tatum at the logo, crossing over Dylan Brooks, now moving around the three-point line, finds Peyton Pritchard. He'll go one-on-one with Dylan Brooks. Nice step-back three for PP. Bang! Pritchard starting to feel himself. Up by 9, Fred VanVleet takes a three. No good. Jordan Walsh comes soaring in for the rebound. Tatum, spin move off of Whitmore, driving inside, puts one in off the glass. It will be no good. No foul called either. As Fred, now being guarded by Sam Hauser, driving inside, doesn't look to have a shot. Fred kicks back out. Great defense by Hauser. Dylan Brooks with a missed three. Hauser trying to grab the rebound, but the Rockets do come up with it. Fred going to slow it down. 10 seconds left to shoot. In the corner, Whitmore for three. Damn. Dang, 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 dang. All right, 34 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Peyton Pritchard wasting no time, obviously trying to go for a 2-for-1. Pritchard off the glass over Steven Adams. Beautiful play for Pritchard, hoping to get the and one before the end of the first quarter. The 2-for-1, excuse me. All right, 21 seconds left on the play clock, 15 seconds on the shot clock, which means if they use up the entire shot clock, the Celtics will have 5 seconds to make a final shot. Fred driving inside in the paint, going up strong. No foul, but he does get the good roll. And we're up by 6 with 9.5 seconds left. You know you're going to really look to Peyton Pritchard here to try and make that three. But he dumps it off into Luke Cornett. Kick out Jordan Walsh for three. Slightly off base. That'll be the end of the first, 37-31. Rockets starting to find their footing just a little bit down low going up against the Celtics. You can see Fred VanVleet starting to pick up his pace and really starting to be more of a floor general for Houston. So you're going to have to keep an eye on Fred moving forward. But overall, Celtics were just lethal from downtown, making 7 of 10. So I do think that that's going to help carry them on with this lead into the second quarter. I don't know if you guys can hear Marshall Green, the studio behind me, but he's going nutty palooza right now. They're playing the OKC Thunder. All right, we got 330 people watching in here. Who all is watching in this chat? Go on ahead and spam me if you guys haven't already, and let me know who's watching in here with me. Let me see what the other NBA scores are as well. Hornets are destroying the Pistons. Magic are destroying the Raptors. Wizards are beating the Pelicans. Thunder are beating the Knicks by 3. Tia's in here. Shar's in here. Sicko, Luigi, Willing Exile, Nicholas Maharaj. Ron is in here as well. Kenley Burke's in here. Ty B. As Nicholas Maharaj is checking in to say hello. What's going on, my man? Austin spamming me. MP Talk Sports spamming me. Tim S. doing the same thing as well. Nathan Holmes in here checking in. Appreciate that. All right, Boston getting ready to start off this second quarter here. Felt like the Celtics really controlled the pace of that first quarter. Definitely want to see a little bit more of that heading into number 2. Be sure to hit that like button for me if you guys haven't already. 300 people watching, but only 140 likes. Go on ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Terminator, please me, longtime subscriber. Appreciate you, my man. All right, let's play a second quarter. Alperen back in, so is Kristaps Porzingis. Neemias Queta gets some early minutes. Alperen driving inside, puts one in off the glass. It's good. 2 points for the Houston Rockets. Peyton Pritchard. Couple of substitutions here. Jeff Green, Alperen, Aaron Holiday will check in. So will Drew Holiday, Derek White, and Kristaps Porzingis and Neemias Queta. Cam Whitmore going to end up making a layup on the other end. Now we have a 2-point game here. Derek White around the 3-point line. Going to find Kristaps Porzingis. He drives inside, pulls up from the free throw line. No good. Rebound for the Rockets. Jayshawn Tate on the rebound. Alperen kicking out. Driving inside. Nearly a steal, but it will end up being a 3 taken by Whitmore. No good. Kristaps Porzingis with a rebound. Derek White finds Drew Holiday being guarded by Alperen. Inside the paint. He'll dribble back out. He'll pull up for 3. Ooh, in and out it goes. Alperen with another rebound here as Aaron Holiday will take this ball up. Holiday drives inside, blocked by Kristaps Porzingis. Sounded really weird when I said that. I'm going to have to start saying his full name. Peyton Pritchard finds Kristaps Porzingis. Now dribble handoff to Drew Holiday. They're going to call a quick foul here on Jayshawn Tate. A little bit of an elbow on Drew Holiday as he starts his drive. Undone. Jaylen Brown is injured. Derek White moving to his left. Ooh, faking out Alperen Sengun to take a fat 3, and it's good. Derek White extending the lead by 3. Alperen driving inside, kicking it out to Aaron Holiday, being guarded by Peyton Pritchard. Aaron Holiday pull up at the elbow, he'll airball it at a shot clock violation, so it will be Celtics basketball. All right, up by 5 here. Derek White moving to his left. Kicks it out, finds Kristaps Porzingis, back to Derek White. Standing at about 29 feet from the basket, he pulls up. Derek White, way too hard off the backboard and didn't touch the rim. But on the other end, Cam Whitmore driving inside, missing a layup. Drew Holiday picking up a rebound, finding Peyton Pritchard in transition. Pritchard with a reverse layup and a finish at the end. PP making this a 7-point ball game. Whitmore around the 3-point line. Good screen set by Alperen. Allows Whitmore to take a 3. No good. Drew Holiday with the rebound, though. Holiday crossing over. At the elbow. Kicks it out. KP for 3. Bang! Boston takes a double-digit lead. Big-time play by KP. Alperen at the post. Drives inside, off the glass, 2 points. It's a really good player right there. Derek White slowing this down. Driving to his right, Derek White. Oh, nice little handoff to big Neemias Queta, who slams it down for 2 points. Huge play by Neemias. Alfred being guarded by Drew Holiday. You would say this is a mismatch, but Holiday is very used to guarding all 5 positions. Neemias Queta switches on Alfred, playing very on-ball defense as Alfred turns it over by throwing it out of bounds. He's wondering where the foul is, but I just think that's good defense, in my opinion. I think they got in his grill. I think they really pushed him to make that mistake, and it'll be Celtics basketball. I got no issues with that. Derek White driving inside. White kicking it out to Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis finding Drew Holiday. Back to KP in the paint. Bounce pass. Neemias Queta off the glass. God, can't finish the reverse layup. But I like Neemi's movement there. I like his off-ball movement. A step back 3. Damn, Dillon Brooks checks in immediately and scores a 3. You hate to see that. Back to a 7-point ball game. Derek White finds Neemias Queta. KP and Dillon Brooks going at it down low. Now they're finally going to call a foul on Dillon Brooks. Dude, that's why he annoys the crap out of me sometimes. Like, what are you doing? You're just hurting your team right there by just playing so aggressive for no reason. Anyways, Rockets need a full timeout. Rockets need a full timeout. I need you guys to go ahead and put your shams in the comment section. Go ahead and put your shams in the comment section. The Houston Rockets need a timeout after Dillon Brooks picked up a personal foul off ball just because he gets way too handsy with Kristaps Porzingis. I was like watching like the in-between quarter dances. Tia's in here. Steven Jabs. The J&P twins. What's up? Saying it's been so long. Yes, sir, it has. Glad to have you back. Albert Cumberbatch Esteban in the chat as well. So is Ty B, Nicholas Maharaj, and Sicko in here. Shar is spamming their shams. Tia, Tim S, Ty B. As we have 375 people watching in here, 151 likes. All right, down to under 7 minutes here in this second quarter. A couple of reports coming out. Al Horford was actually coaching up Neemias Queta during this timeout, which was, we'll have to see what plays out in this next couple of minutes here. Peyton Pritchard already up to 12 points on 5 for 6 shooting from the field. All right. Derek White finds Peyton Pritchard. Jalen Green checking back in. So is Jason Tatum. They're going to call a foul on Alperen, getting a little bit too physical with Kristaps Porzingis, ending up pushing him off ball. Derek White, Pritchard, Tatum, Neemias, and Kristaps Porzingis are on the floor. Derek White wastes no time, just pulls up for a 3 at the top of the three-point line. No good. Jalen Green now looking to go one-on-one with Jason Tatum. Driving by Jason Tatum. He'll dribble back out. Now bounce pass to Alperen. Kick back out. Jalen Green catch and shoot three. Bang! Jalen Green making this an even tighter ball game. 4-point lead the Celtics have. Peyton Pritchard driving down to his right, wasting no time, putting one in off the glass. They're going to call Alperen with a block, but instead it'll be a goaltending violation. Really good aggression by Peyton Pritchard, just driving one hand off the glass as Alperen does smack it just a little bit too late. Dylan Brooks going to find Alperen, dribble handoff to Jalen Green, pulls up. Ooh, drains it. I do think that's going to be a 2. It will. His foot was on the line. That was a pretty shifty play there by Jalen Green. Jason Tatum now at the logo. Jason Tatum pull up 3, a little bit too short off that front iron. Derek White with the rebound. Hand off to Jason Tatum. Derek White driving inside, kick out. Kristaps Porzingis. Oh, a little bit too hard off that back iron. Derek White with a rebound. Takes a 3. Bang! Really good back-to-back offensive boards for Derek White to help the Celtics score and extend their lead. 5 minutes left to go here in this first half. As Jalen Green pulls up, drains it from downtown. Another 3 by Jalen Green. He's starting to heat up. Jalen Green's got 8 points this quarter. Jason Tatum at the logo, waiting for Neemias Queta to come set a screen against Dylan Brooks. Now a nice pick and roll for Big Nemi. Kicks it out. Derek White off balance 3 in the corner. No good. Another rebound for the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green in transition. Handoff to Whitmore for 3. No good, but they're going to call a foul on Dylan Brooks for a behind the back on Jason Tatum. Good night. Pritchard finds Derek White. Finds Neemias Queta at the top of the free throw line. Back to Peyton Pritchard. Doesn't have the sidestep 3, so he bounce passes to Neemias Queta. He tries to put it in the basket. It'll be no good. Looks like they're going to call a shooting foul as Neemias Queta is going to head to the free throw line. Queta misses his first free throw. That sucks. 400 people watching in here. 155 likes. Be sure to hit that sub button for me if you guys haven't already. Big Nemi here for a second free throw. Neemias makes it. Change the score here real quick. We've got 53-48. As the Houston Rockets will miss a layup, Kristaps Porzingis trying to secure the rebound, ends up knocking it out of bounds. Under 4 minutes left to play here in this first half as Luke Cornett will check in for Neemias Queta. Whitmore kicking it out. Jalen Green for 3. Drains it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a 2-point ball game here as the Boston Celtics are going to take the timeout now. Houston Rockets starting to get some fresh legs back out on the court. All right, let me tell you guys real quick about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the #1 daily fantasy sports app in America because I play Prize Picks every single game day, and I am here to tell you why you guys should play Prize Picks every single game day as well, or as much as your heart desires. I love playing Prize Picks. I think it's super, super easy to play. I also think it's super fun to play. All you have to do is just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. If you guys want to go on ahead and get started, that's the even easier part. All you guys have to do is just download the Prize Picks app, use promo code CLNS, and that'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. And not to mention, with Prize Picks, you can also use MasterCard for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season, and Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. And by putting their members first, all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Not to mention, they invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. So if you guys are looking to test out your skills, well, here are my Prize Picks for the upcoming football games this weekend. I've got more and more. Derek Henry to have more than 93.5 rushing yards, and Joe Burrow to have more than 1.5 passing touchdowns. Those are my Prize Picks for this weekend. If you guys want to go on ahead and make your own, all you guys have to do is just pick more or less. When you download the Prize Picks app, use promo code CLNS. It'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Download the Prize Picks app. Use promo code CLNS. It'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. All right, coming out of this timeout here. Oh, Tia asking what happened to the ball with all the names on it. I got the ball right here, Miss Girl. I got the ball right here. I can't bend over. Here's the ball. I just haven't gotten a $20 super chat, so I can't add any more names to the ball, you know? Peyton Pritchard bounce pass to Derek White. Gonna find Jason Tatum at the elbow. Jason Tatum driving inside, spin move high off the glass, no good. Tatum fighting for his own offensive rebound, gets it, put the putback in, it won't fall. Now the Houston Rockets on offense. Dylan Brooks is going to draw a foul on Luke Cornett. That's a foul. They gave him that foul call because they felt bad for him. All Dylan Brooks did was run into Luke Cornett. Fred inbounding to Jalen Green. Jalen Green sidestep 3. Oof. An air ball. Jason Tatum catches it in the air. Tatum lobs it up, deep lob to Luke Cornett, who hesitates and then puts it up, and then Jalen Green is going to block it from behind. And now we have Whitmore with a nice hezzy and putback, and Whitmore will miss his layup. Now moving very fast, Jason Tatum in transition, a two-hand slam dunk for Jason Tatum to take this lead by 4. Jalen Green weaving in and out of traffic. Nice hezzy, and then off the glass. It'll actually be touched by Peyton Pritchard. No foul is called. Pritchard driving on the other end. 2:30 left to play. Pritchard lobbing it up to Luke Cornett. Puts one in the motion. Shot won't fall, but Cornett will, courtesy of the foul. See what I did there? All right. I got about 2:25 left to go here in the first half. The Celtics are now in the bonus as Luke Cornett does head to the free throw line. Luke Cornett. Ooh, misses his first free throw. My guy. What do we do? What do we do? Alfred going to check back in for Cam Whitmore. Kristaps Porzingis going to check in for Sam Hauser. Luke Cornett at the line for a second free throw. 460 people watching. Luke Cornett misses second free throw. But a putback by Luke Cornett. Still missed it. My goodness. Fred VanVleet is running into Derek White in his transition. It's going to be a foul on Derek White, which is a bunch of baloney. Celtics in the bonus with 2:20 left to go here in the second quarter. They're actually going to challenge this play here real quick because they called a foul on Derek White when Fred VanVleet really dropped his shoulder and fell into Derek White. So one of those situations where I think Derek White was a defenseless player in this scenario, but we're going to have to wait and see what the referees do see in a review. All right, refs are going to take a quick look here at this replay. So Derek White is around the three-point line when Fred gets the pass from Green. Derek White sets a block on Fred while Fred uses his forearm to push off of Derek White. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be overturned, to be honest. I think Derek White was in the way here. But we'll have to wait and see. See what the refs have to say about this play. You know Joe Mazzulla just loves to challenge. Loves to challenge. See if Twitter has any updates. All right, let's see what the refs have to say. Coach's challenge should be wrapping up here in just a second. All right, so the challenge will be successful. They said Derek White was in a legal guarding position when Fred VanVleet did run into him. So he set his feet to set that charge, and that was a really good play there by Derek White, and even better challenge by Joe Mazzulla, knowing the rules there. So Derek White being ruled in a legal guarding position, Fred did drive into him. So it should be an offensive foul on Fred VanVleet. It'll be an offensive turnover. Celtics ball. Jason Tatum inbounds, gives it right back to Derek White, being guarded by Jaylen Brown. Derek White moving to his left here. Going to bounce pass back to Jason Tatum. 15 seconds left to shoot. Plenty of time as Tatum evades the double team. But Jalen Green with a block on Jason Tatum's shot. No goaltending either. Fred VanVleet looking for some help here. Going to pass it to Alfred. Backing down Kristaps Porzingis. Off the glass, no good. Luke Cornett flying in for the defensive rebound. KP got knocked on the floor, but he's good. Luke Cornett finds Kristaps Porzingis, puts up a shot, draws the foul. Boston Bob, welcome in to today's show. Tio is actually waiting on you. Wow, really good block there on the previous play by Jalen Green. Really good block on Jason Tatum there. All right, Luke Cornett will head to the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis will head to the free throw line. Oh my God. They called a flopping technical on Kristaps Porzingis. So Fred VanVleet got a free throw. Are you kidding me? That's horrible. Good night. Whatever. Now Kristaps goes to the free throw line. It's ridiculous. Now they're going to, out of all the plays, now they're going to call a flopping technical. KP makes his first. Kristaps Porzingis makes his second. Nice 5-point lead here with about 1:40 left to go. Fred VanVleet being guarded by Peyton Pritchard. Fred driving to his left, kicking back out to Alfred, being guarded by Luke Cornett from the free throw. Alfred will drain it. Didn't even have to jump. The dude is ginormous. Up by 3. Celtics in the bonus. Jason Tatum at the logo, sending a bunch of players in motion. Leads to Kristaps Porzingis with a pick and roll. Tatum, step back, 3, bang! Tatum extends the lead with 1 minute left to go in the first half. 8 points, 3 boards, 2 assists for Jason Tatum. Fred driving, bounce pass, Alfred loses the ball. Kristaps Porzingis recovers. Jason Tatum in transition. One-on-one with Dillon Brooks with 45 seconds left to go. Celtics have the perfect opportunity for a 2-for-1 here. Tatum driving, pulls up from downtown. Bang! Back-to-back threes for Tatum. Extends the lead by 9. Jalen Green wasting no time, puts a shot off the glass. Going to draw a foul from Luke Cornett, who I think got hit in the gonads. I've never been hit in the gonads, but I know that position that guys make where they just bend over and take deep breaths, so I'm just going to go with that. Anyways, Jalen Green at the free throw line. Green makes free throw number 1. Luke Cornett going to go sit for a minute. Take your time, my guy. Jayshawn Tate going to enter in for Dillon Brooks. Green with another free throw here. Makes both frees. Drew Holiday checks in for Luke Cornett the last 25 seconds of this first half. Drew Holiday taking his time, about a 4-second difference on play clock and shot clock. Drew Holiday finds Jason Tatum. Gonna fall back now. Everybody's standing pretty stagnant on offense as Jason Tatum is weaving in and out of defenders and leaps off his right foot for a 2-hand slam dunk. Tatum is taking his game to another level in these final seconds as Jalen Green takes a 3 at the very end of the second quarter, but will not fall. Celtics had the lead 65-56 at halftime. Very good performance from the team. Oh, good Lord. Whew. We've got halftime. JT woke up just a little bit there. $430 people watching in here with me, 186 likes. Here's our Super Chat menu. $10 for a beer dye, $20 for a green team entry, which we do. We only have one more section left here. It's got a couple of names on it. Obviously, it's in green. It's in silver Sharpie, so I will have to update that. And I wrote them upside down, so you just have to deal with that. $50 for a beer bong, $100 for a beer boot on this Friday evening. Nicholas Maharaj saying take over for Tatum. Mickey C., Allie's favorite thing, halftime. He says sarcastically. Man, I hate halftime. Kills all my momentum. Like, Tatum was just now heating up. I was ready for the Tatum show to take off. But no, now I have to wait 15 minutes before they just start off slow again in the third quarter. I hate halftime. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Somebody please give me a beer bong to do during this halftime. Make it go by a little bit quicker for me. That'd be super nice. I wonder if players like halftime. I would think so. Right? They get to go back, have a Gatorade, listen to their coach talk for 15 minutes. They got to warm up again, you know? It's like intermission at a play. It's like, you're going to leave me on a cliffhanger. Now I got to go stand in line for some popcorn, come back, fill up my wine glass. Like, come on, man. Come on. Who's going to send in a beer bong to help Allie out during halftime / Friday night? Time is it? Already 8 o'clock here Central Time. Let's look at some other scorers around the league here real quick. The Knicks are up by 11 over the OKC Thunder at halftime, which is huge. Mikal Bridges already up to 19 points. SGA up to 16 points. Wizards beating the Pelicans by 6 at halftime. Magic destroying the Raptors by 20. Hornets up by 3 against the Pistons. Wow, talk about a nobody gives a shit game right there. Cavs up on the Mavs by 11. That game just started. And then Spurs and Nuggets tonight, and Grizzlies and Kings tonight. Same with Hawks and Lakers. Let's look at a couple of team stats here for Boston. Celtics shooting fantastic tonight so far. 53% from the field, 52% from the three-point line, which is incredible. They are 50% from the free throw line, though, which is not always fun. 2 steals, 11 assists, 3 blocks, and only 1 turnover. 26 points in the paint as well. Celtics really trying to find a way to drive tonight. I think they've been doing a successful job of it. The Rockets shooting 44% from the field with 36% from downtown. Definitely need to get that up a little bit. Oh, God. Then I look at the box score. You got your team leader. Your team leader for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard, with 14 points. Jason Tatum with 13 points and 2 assists. Sam Hauser has taken no shots tonight. Kristaps Porzingis has 7 points. Holiday's got 12 points. Derek White has 12 points. Holiday is 50% from the three-point line, and so is Derek White, but he's 4 for 8. Drew Holiday is 2 for 4. Leading scorer on the Rockets tonight is going to be Alfred and Jalen Green tied with 14 points. Jalen Green 5 for 11 from the field, 2 for 7 from downtown with 1 assist and 2 blocks already tonight. Derek White has 4 made threes out of 8 threes taken. What's up, Nick Howardson? Happy to have you in here, my man. Man, I hate halftime. It just kills all of my momentum. Good night. All right, let's see if we can do this here. Gotta get up, because I want it all. Oh, look at that. We're one subscriber away from 42,800. Please hit that sub button for me if you guys haven't already, as the score is 65-56. I don't know why this is, like, not working tonight. Is that better? Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can manually scale this here. Look at that. I'm a genius. Yeah, we had 42,800 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. See if that's even better. Wow. Well, that person didn't like it. That's all right. It's not for everybody. Hit that sub button for me if you guys haven't already. 65-56. Last night against Timberwolves, Celtics had a struggle just a little bit coming out of halftime. So definitely going to have to come out pretty tough as Jalen Green and the rest of the Rockets starting to find their footing there towards the end of the first half. Paxton saying I subbed. I appreciate that. 350 people watching here. We're one like away from reaching 200 as well. All right. Celtics looking to go back-to-back wins here on the road. Flew from Minnesota to Houston overnight. I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, what if you had like a horrible fear of flying as an NBA player? That'd be tough. It'd be really tough. They fly so much. You'd have to play only home games. Like, what if, like, what? I don't know what you would have to do if you were afraid of flying as an NBA player, man. I got no clue. When is the Boston Celtics' next game? I know we're about to have a Western Conference. I think it's on Tuesday. We're about to head West Coast. But I want to see if we have one more home game. Sunday, they play the OKC Thunder. I won't be live for that. I will be live for the Patriots' last game against the Bills. Then we face the Nuggets on Tuesday evening. Then we go back home. The Kings come to us. Then the Pelicans come to us on Sunday as well. Then the Celtics versus the Raptors. The Magic versus the Celtics. And the Hawks versus the Celtics. So you got a good little stint there. Then we play the Warriors on January 20th, and the Clippers and the Lakers. Gonna be tough. Gonna be a tough stretch there. $352 people watching in here with me, as this feels like the longest halftime ever. Oh, I hate halftime. Hate halftime. What is the Minnesota Timberwolves ranking in the NBA Western Conference? The Timberwolves are actually 8th in the Western Conference. The Thunder are playing right now. God, the Thunder is, oh my goodness. The Grizzlies are 5.5 games behind the Thunder. Damn, Rockets are 6.5. The Celtics right now are 4.5 games behind the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs have only lost 4 games this season. They're on an 8-game win streak right now. I feel like nobody's talking about that. The Knicks are on a 9-game win streak, and they're beating the top team in the Western Conference right now. That's something else to watch moving forward, too. Good night. Celtics on a 2-game win streak. Yeah, Knicks need this win. The Knicks win tonight, they'll be 25-10. Right now, the Celtics are 25-9. Knicks and Celtics are really shaping up here for a good playoff semifinals right now. That's going to be tough in the Eastern Conference, taking down the Knicks in a series, same as the Cleveland Cavaliers. Very tough. Interesting, though, that the Cavs' only 4 losses this season have come from conference games, Eastern Conference games. I know the Celtics have beaten the Cavs once. Yeah, they lost the second time. They beat them the first time in the NBA Cup. Yeah. So 1-1 right now. I don't know if this halftime is ever going to end, to be honest. Derek's young. I say hockey has 2 halftimes. I know. The first hockey game I ever went to was like a couple months ago. NHL game. I don't know the rules of hockey. I didn't grow up with it. And we have halftime, and as the clock is ticking down, I'm like, all right, you ready to go? He's like, well, the third half is about to start or whatever. And I'm like, there's no freaking way this thing has 2 halftimes. And they're long, man. They're long halftimes. Ah. All right. Can we play? Please? For the love of God, can we play? All right. About to start the third quarter, we hope. We hope. I'm sick of this. Everybody had a happy holidays. Now all the holidays are over. All right, back to the ball game. Thank God. Oh, I hate halftime. All right, Rockets ball to start off the half. Alpha run around the three-point line. Going to find Dillon Brooks, who starts off this quarter with a 3. A missed 3, I should add. Jason Tatum picks up a rebound. Tatum crossing over. Tatum taking his time. Jalen Green guarding Tatum. He drives inside, push off. Now trying to work his way around Jalen Green. Having a hard time, so he pulls up from the free throw line and airballs. He really had no help. I'm not sure why somebody didn't come and help relieve him while his back was turned to the basket at the elbow. But, kudos. Great defense there by Jalen Green. Fred being guarded by Derek White, moving to the left side here. Now going to pass back to Dillon Brooks. He'll drive inside. They're going to call a travel on Dillon Brooks. God bless him. Derek White finds Jason Tatum at the elbow, being guarded by Dillon Brooks. Tatum finds Kristaps Porzingis. Pulls up, draws the foul. Shot won't go in, but Fred VanVleet gets called with a shooting foul as Porzingis heads to the free throw line. KP 85% so far this season from the three-point line. Let's see what he can do here tonight. Celtics only 50% from the free throw line tonight. He makes his first, takes a 10-point lead. KP misses his second. Good night. The 50% continues. Oh, God. All right. Jalen Green. Driving inside, weaving in and out of traffic, pulls up from the elbow, drains it, wants the foul, doesn't get it, though. But Green up to 16 points. Jason Tatum to his right. One-on-one with Jalen Green. Driving by him. Handoff, Luke Cornett with a nice 2 points around the rim, keeping this lead at double digits. Green, sidestep three, bang! Green starting to feel himself here early in the third quarter, makes this a 7-point ball game as Green's already up to 19. Drew Holiday tries to lob it up to Kristaps Porzingis, who's cutting down to the basket, but it will be an overthrown pass. It'll be out of bounds on the Celtics. Jalen Green might need a little bit of help from Fred VanVleet here, as Green, same position, step back three, no good. Dylan Brooks tips it to Jason Tatum, who picks up a rebound, finds Drew Holiday in transition. Holiday crossing over Green, driving inside, nice Euro step, tries to kick it out to Jason Tatum, stolen by Dylan Brooks. That's 2 back-to-back turnovers for Drew Holiday. Derek White with a block on the other end, though, for Dylan Brooks. And they're going to knock it out of bounds. It'll be Celtics basketball going the other way. Really good credit to Derek White for getting back on defense, blocking that shot, for not allowing that turnover to result in another made basket. But Drew Holiday needing to clean up his act here a little bit. Jason Tatum drawing a shooting foul on the other end. Shot won't go in, but he will go to the free throw line. Jalen Green really feeling himself here so far. Jalen Green's up to 19 points. Fred is up to 6 points. Going to need some help there from his shooting guard to get things going. Jason Tatum makes his free throw. JT makes both free throws, taking this game back up to a 9-point lead. Jalen Green crossing over Drew Holiday. Holiday mixing it up a little bit. Switches over to Dylan Brooks. He drives inside now. Kick back out. Alfred around the three-point line. Finds Fred VanVleet driving inside. No-look pass out to the corner for three. They're going to call it no good because Jeff Green stepped out of bounds. I'll be honest, I don't think Fred should have actually kicked that ball back out to the three-point line. I think he was at a good position to maybe contest a shot around the rim. Possibly could have drawn a foul there and an and one, but, hey. I wouldn't want to shoot with a 7'3" Lothian down low either. Derek White driving inside, puts up a floater. It's good. D. White extending this lead. The largest lead of the night has been 11. Let's see if Boston can switch things up. Fred driving to his right. Finds Alfred. Finds Jalen Green. Driving inside. Oh, my God! Jalen Green just put Luke Cornett on a poster. I'm sorry. I know I'm a Celtics fan, but I like a poster when I see a poster, and that was nasty by Jalen Green. Holy cow. Jason Tatum getting pushed around a little bit by Dillon Brooks. Finds Derek White. He drives inside, puts up a lob. Alley-oop to Luke Kornet. Still keeping this lead at a good level. Fred driving to his right. Bounce pass to Alperen. Spin move. Ooh, beautiful backdoor pass to find Dillon Brooks in the corner for three. No good. They're going to call a foul on the floor against the Rockets as we head the other way. Good night. That dunk by Jalen Green was disgusting. Jalen Green has 7 points this quarter, 21 in total. Derek White, bounce pass to Jason Tatum, driving to his right now. A pull up for three. Jason Tatum, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Alperen comes up with it. Looking for some help. Oh, he nearly traveled. He did travel. Oh, God, that was bad. I mean, he took his 2 steps, but his shot came off a little bit too late. Derek White tried to find Luke Kornet down low. It gets stolen by Jalen Green. A turnover for Derek White. Jalen Green lobbing it up to Alperen, kicking it in the corner. Jeff Green doesn't have the three, driving inside. Draws the foul from Kristaps Porzingis as Green takes a heavy hit to the ground. Jeff Green now heading to the free throw line, try and get some extra points here for the Houston Rockets. Jeff Green makes his first. Back to a 10-point ball game. Got about 7 minutes left to go here in this third quarter. All right, let's get this comment section going here a little bit. Who you guys got? Type C for Celtics, type R for Rockets as Jeff Green makes this a single-digit ball game. Derek White going to find Jason Tatum. Tatum spin move, driving inside, lobbing it up. Once again, the Rockets are really catching on to this lob that they're throwing to Luke Kornet. The same thing they kind of do to Kristaps Porzingis here. That's the second time in a row it's been blocked. But this time they get a break because they are going to call a foul on the Houston Rockets. Rockets are going to call a quick timeout here real quick. As the Rockets going to take a timeout here. Anthony Pierre spamming his C. Delroy, Derricks, Cynthia, Shar, Albert, Tony, Nicholas, Maharaj spamming his C. Same was BJ. Ricardo, Tia saying C's Nation. Appreciate you guys. Keep spamming your C's in here. Let them know. Anthony spamming his C's. Boston Bob back in here spamming his C's. There we go. Chat rate starting to go up here as we're getting almost 500 people in the chat joining us. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Celtics maintaining a pretty good lead here so far, but Houston Rockets can get hot at any minute, which they have proven all year long. Same thing that happened last night. The Minnesota Timberwolves made it a close game, tied it up in the fourth quarter, and we only wound up winning by 3. So definitely have to keep your foot on the gas for all 4 quarters. 4 teams in the Western Conference. Shamari Savage spamming his C's. JJD, Jakius Jones, Sanchez, Pierre, all putting their C's in the chat. Ty B doing so as well. Tyler saying C's. Esteban spamming his C's. Joe Mari. Charles Miller putting the C's in the chat. How about this? We got 227 likes for me. If you guys think the Celtics are the best team in the NBA, go on ahead and hit that like button for me. Let them know who the reigning NBA champs are here. All right. Come out of this timeout up by 9. Still have control and pace of this game. Definitely need to keep that. Dylan Brooks has 8 points here so far this game, but also 4 fouls. Kristaps Porzingis taking the inbound, tries to go up for a shot. Instead of calling a foul, they're going to call a travel. That didn't sit very well with Kristaps Porzingis. Fred going to take this ball up here. Has a screen set for him by Jeff Green. Now dribble handoff to Whitmore. Back to Fred. Now finds Jalen Green. He'll try to drive down to his right. Puts a fadeaway up with 2 seconds left to shoot. No good. Derek White with a rebound. Finds Jason Tatum in transition. Back to Derek White. Now he'll dribble it back out around the three-point line. Derek White pulls up. Bang! Derek White for 3. Give D. White some love in the comment section down below. Derek White been having a hell of a game here so far as Whitmore driving inside. Kicks it back out to Fred. He'll start the offense over again. Fred crossing over, driving inside. Gets stopped double team by Drew Holiday and Luke Cornett. So Alfred pulls up for 3 at the shot clock buzzer. No good as a second shot clock violation for the Houston Rockets tonight. Boston's biggest lead of the night at 12 points. Derek White was 17 already, 5 for 9 from downtown, coming off 26 points last evening. Kristaps Porzingis kicks out. Derek White catch and shoot 3. Oh, in and out it goes. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Jalen Green, good night alive. Allie barefoot. Stop saying Jaylen Brown. Jalen Green driving to his right. Crossing over to Derek White, now driving to his left. Nice scoop pass to Alfred. Puts up a shot, no good. Jason Tatum gets the rebound, and he's in a fast break motion. He'll stop. He'll pull up for 3. No good. Rebound for Jeff Green. Finds Jalen in transition. Derek White trying to guard Jalen Green, but he will turn it over. Jason Tatum with a steal. Now one-on-one, he kicks it out. Drew Holiday, catch and shoot 3. Hard off the back iron. KP picks up the rebound. Now Holiday driving inside. Tries to do a hook shot. He gets stopped by the rim. Luke Cornett with another offensive rebound. But they're going to call a travel on Luke Cornett despite a Rockets player trying to go for the ball. I would have called it a jump ball before I called it a travel, but whatever. What are you going to do? That's why I'm not a ref. I don't want to be. Got 4:30 left to go here in this third quarter. Rockets ball. Fred going to find Jayshawn Tate. Now back to Fred VanVleet at the logo. Fred bounce pass to Jayshawn, kicking it out to Whitmore for 3. No good. Sam Hauser extending for the rebound. Finds Peyton Pritchard in transition. Pritchard crossing over Fred, driving inside. Kick out Sam Hauser. Dumps it off to Neemias Queta. Now back to Jason Tatum. 7 seconds left to shoot, and Tatum standing at the logo. Tatum crossing over. Bounce passes, but it's a turnover. Whitmore initiates the steal. Jalen Green completes the action. Green driving inside, looking for some help. Not going to get a foul despite tumbling to the floor. Whitmore crossing over Sam Hauser. finds Jayshawn Tate. Now to Fred VanVleet. Bounce pass to Whitmore. A lot of passes going on here for the Rockets. At some point, somebody's going to have to shoot one more pass as a three is taken but missed by Jalen Green and the Rockets. For some God-known reason, it looks like Fred VanVleet is almost scared to shoot. He's making more passes than the average shooting guard should be making. Jason Tatum back to Drew Holiday. Green guarding Holiday. I don't like that matchup there. Holiday with a hezzy, puts it up off the glass, draws a foul from Jalen Green. Really smart play there by Drew Holiday. He'll head to the free throw line. Shout out to you, Kreslin, as Drew Holiday makes his first free throw. Rockets haven't scored in 6 straight shots. As Drew Holiday makes both of his free throws. Whitmore going to take this ball up here. They're going to call a foul here real quick on Boston. Got about 2:58 left to go here. As we're going to have a quick little timeout here going to media. All right, it gives me a good time to tell you guys about Prize Picks. If you guys aren't playing Prize Picks, honestly, what are you doing? Prize Picks is the #1 way in America to test out your daily fantasy sports skills. Not to mention, it's super easy to play. All you guys have to do is just pick more or less on a player's projected stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash. That's right. You heard me right. 1,000 times your cash. Look, I was never the person to really ever put money down on games. I wasn't ever great at it. I didn't really understand it. But then when I found Prize Picks and it was just daily fantasy sports, winning some cash on the side, it's so much fun. I play it almost every single game day, and I always find other ways to test my skills, and I can also play along with 10 million active users who are playing the app right now. If you guys want to go on ahead and get started, that's honestly one of the even easier things to do. All you guys have to do is just pick more or less on a player's projected stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash. You can pick between collegiate and professional players, and right now I got playoffs coming up. Also got a lot of bowl games going on, so you guys can really test your skills and see how well you know ball. And hey, maybe even pay your car payment, or maybe your rent's coming up. Well, this is the way to do it. If you guys want to go on ahead and get started, all you guys have got to do, download the Prize Picks app. When you get there, you're going to use promo code CLNS to help you guys get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the Prize Picks app. Use promo code CLNS to give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. It is truly that easy to see what you guys can do here on Prize Picks. All you guys have to do is download the Prize Picks app today. Prize Picks, run your game. All right, let's get back to the action here as we are about 2 minutes away from the fourth quarter. Cynthia Murphy in here, Star Guardian in here, saying, sorry, I'm late, I had some stuff to do. Hey, I just appreciate you for being here, my man. Just appreciate you being here. Glad you can make it. Doesn't matter what time. All right, Drew Holiday now. Going to take this ball up for Boston. Jason Tatum being guarded by Whitmore. Tatum. Oh, breaking his ankles. Pulls up for three. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a time! What a time! Jason Tatum with an ankle breaker and a step back three. God, you love to see it. Whitmore now finding Steven Adams. Dribble handoff to Fred VanVleet, trying to do a nice pick and roll for Fred. Won't work. Peyton Pritchard is there. Fred pulls up for a mid-range jumper. No good. Steven Adams on the rebound, puts it back up, but then they're going to call a foul. Looks like the Rockets will head to the free throw line here for Steven Adams. Oh, what a time. I think this will be a free throw. Got something on my hair. I think it's soy sauce. Steven Adams makes his first free throw. As he makes both. All right, Peyton Pritchard. Going to find Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum looking for some help. Going to find Neemias Queta, kicking it out to Peyton Pritchard. He'll drive inside. Find Sam Hauser for three. No good. Rebound, Jalen Green. Drew Holiday will guard Jalen Green in transition. Jalen Green finds Whitmore wide open for three. Hard off the back iron. Steven Adams fighting for the rebound. Sam Hauser going to come up with it. He'll feed Peyton Pritchard in transition. Last minute and 25 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. As they're going to call a walk on Jason Tatum. Man, the referees are calling everything here right now. Goodness. Jalen Green weaving in and out of traffic. He'll pull up a contested three. My goodness, drains it. Jalen Green starting to feel himself here as we bring it back to a 10-point ball game with about a minute left to go here in this third quarter. 530 people watching. Be sure to hit that sub button for me if you guys haven't already. We should be in for a pretty good fourth quarter. Neemias Queta in the paint, losing his handles, trying to recover, tries to kick it out to Sam Hauser, but ends up kicking it out to the baseline. It'll be out of bounds on Boston. Not my favorite lineup on the floor right now. Jalen Green driving around. He'll pull up for a mid-range jumper. In and out it goes. Rebound for Jayshawn Tate. Trying to go, puts it back up, draws a foul on Jason Tatum. Looks like this one should be a shooting foul as well. 27 seconds left to go in the third. Dribble handoff to Jalen Green. 20 seconds left, 5 seconds left to shoot. Jalen Green going to drive down to his right, pulls up, blocked by Drew Holiday. Peyton Pritchard now, 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Jason Tatum crossing half court. Tatum crossing over Steven Adams. Looks like Tatum wants that last shot. He does. Sidestep three, no good. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Celtics and Rockets 10-point ball game here. It's been chippy back and forth the entire time. We'll have to wait and see if Boston can keep up this lead for the remainder of the game. But the beautiful part of it is that you guys now know what time it is. It is time to put your fours in the comment section because it is fourth quarter time. Fourth quarter time. Go on ahead and put those fours in the chat for me. Put those fours in the chat. Shamari Savage, Tia, Pierre, Titus Kitchen, Tony Davis, JJD, Cynthia Murphy putting their fours in the chat. Nick Williams, William Hoffmeister. Hell of a name, my guy. It's a lot of letters in your last name. Ken putting his fours in the chat. Shar putting her fours in the chat as well. Yek, Mickey C putting them in there. Ty B, John, June, Tyler. It's fourth quarter time. Let's see if Boston can keep this lead going. 515 people watching, 250 people have liked the videos so far. Say January 4th? No, it's 3rd. Tyler saying, hit that like, bitches! Let's go! I respect it. I do be respecting it. All right, up by 10 at the start of the fourth quarter. Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Ty B. Gelt in here as well. Let's see what we can cook up. Peyton Pritchard, bounce pass to Derek White. He recovers. Derek White driving down low. Spin move in the paint. They're going to call travel on Derek White. It'll be a turnover. Ugh, that's not how you want to start off the fourth quarter. Celtics did this last night, too. Rockets can definitely take advantage of the opportunity right now if Celtics want to keep playing sloppy. Jalen Green around the three-point line is going to find Alfred. Alfred driving inside the paint, putting up a hook shot. No good. Kristaps Porzingis with a rebound finds Derek White in transition. Now to Pritchard. Weaving in and out of traffic. He'll start the offense up. KP for three. Bang! KP drains a three. Jalen Green going to find Aaron Holiday. Holly in the lane gets taken by Sam Hauser. Hauser finds Pritchard in transition. Kristaps Porzingis lobs it down low. Luke Cornett tries to put a shot up, draws a foul from Alfred as he heads to the free throw line. Luke Cornett playing really good minutes here tonight. Luke Cornett now at the free throw line. 550 people watching. Be sure to hit that sub button for it if you guys haven't already. Help us get to 43,000 on this channel and on our road to being back-to-back champions. Luke Cornett only ends up making one of his free throws as Whitmore pulls up for three. Hard off that front iron, goes right back to Whitmore as he drives inside, up and under. He misses the layup as they're going to call a quick foul here on Jayshawn Tate, trying to hold Kristaps Porzingis' wrist as he tries to get that rebound. Derek White finds Kristaps Porzingis. 12 seconds left to shoot. Now Derek White around the three-point line, being guarded pretty heavily by Jalen Green. Derek White moving in and out of traffic. 5 seconds left to shoot. He puts up a fadeaway. No good. And they're actually going to call a travel on Derek White. It'll head the other way. No, actually, they changed it. All right, they're going to call a foul here on the Rockets. All right, so now Derek White will go to the free throw line. You know, Rockets play the best free throw defense in the league. It's pretty cool. Derek White at the free throw line. Makes it. 1 for 2. Seems to be a theme here for Boston from the three free throw line. All right, Aaron Holiday. Going to find Jalen Green. Now to Alperen. Dribble handoff, Jalen Green driving inside, back to Alperen. Spin move off of Luke Cornett. He'll kick it out in the corner. Aaron Holiday for 3. Peyton Pritchard let it bounce out of bounds. It'll be Celtics basketball. Boston Celtics offense moving around the three-point line now. Kristaps Porzingis takes a shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebound. Luke Cornett kicks it out. Derek White for 3. Bang! Derek White having himself a night. 2 for 3 from the field so far this quarter. Going to call a kickball real quick. 600 people watching, 261 people have liked the video, and we are 3 subscribers away from reaching 42,830. Alperen at the free throw line. He'll just pull up. Nice, easy shot. No good. Peyton Pritchard with the rebound. Peyton Pritchard lobbing it all the way into the corner for Sam Hauser. Now back out. Derek White pump fakes around the three-point line. Drives inside. Pulls up from the elbow. No good. Luke Cornett with the offensive board. Now Pritchard. Bang! This game is quickly getting away from the Houston Rockets as they need a timeout. Rockets going to take a timeout here. With 8:43 remaining in the fourth quarter, looks like Boston is really taking this one away. Beautiful. Put your shams in the comment section down below. .600 people watching here. 265 people have liked the video. Go on ahead and put your shams in the comment section. Shar, Mike, Tia, Cynthia all putting their shams in here. Titus Kitchen, Mickey C, Derek Young putting their C's in the comment section. .600 people watching in here. Rockets need a timeout after Boston has made every basket but one so far to start off this fourth quarter. All right. 93-72, up by 21. See if Boston can close this one out. All right, let's see if Boston can keep this momentum up here in the fourth quarter. Dillon Brooks going to take this ball up here for the Houston Rockets. Going to find Whitmore. Jalen Green now being guarded by Derek White. Finds Dillon Brooks, drives inside, pump fakes, puts up a shot, blocked by Kristaps Porzingis. Peyton Pritchard now going to take this one the other way. KP finds Derek White at the logo. Derek White taking his time, starting to burn some minutes off this clock. D. White, sidestep three to the right, hard off the back iron, will hit the top of the backboard and fall back down. Jalen Green going to find Jeff Green for three. He'll airball it. That's kind of how this game has gone so far for the Rockets right now, the fourth quarter, for sure. Feel that. Sometimes in life, man, you just gotta get an airball in there every once in a while, you know? Nothing personal. Just happens. Derek White moving to his left. Jason Tatum on the bench, so is Jrue Holiday. Kristaps Porzingis kicks out. Derek White, he'll drive inside. Derek White, one more pass. Peyton Pritchard around the three-point line, driving inside. Finds Kristaps Porzingis, puts up a shot, no good. As Jeff Green gets the rebound, going to find Fred VanVleet in transition. Fred, one-on-one with Luke Cornett. Step back, fadeaway. It's good. Fred puts up 2 points. Been a while since Fred VanVleet has scored a basket. He really took kind of a hiatus there after his first quarter debut. Derek White, he definitely eating up some time. He'll lob it into Luke Cornett. They're going to call foul on Dillon Brooks. That should be his fifth, as there's 6:53 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Luke Cornett will sit. Jrue Holiday will come in for Sam Hauser. Jason Tatum will come in for Kristaps Porzingis. Not sure if we're going to see Porzingis for the rest of the game, as Luke Cornett also heads to the bench. Derek White's got Fred VanVleet on him. Derek White drives down to his right side, puts a shot up high off the glass. D. White got to put in 2 points. Jalen Green being guarded by Jason Tatum. Jalen Green pulls up for three, drains it. Hell of a shot there by Jalen Green. He's up to 27 points here tonight, clearly making the difference of helping the Houston Rockets stay in this ballgame. Derek White finds Jason Tatum. Tatum at the top of the key. Drives inside off the glass. 2 points for Jason Tatum. Back up to a 20-point lead. Dillon Brooks trying to drive past Peyton Pritchard. He'll pull up for a fadeaway. It's good. Dillon Brooks up to 10 points so far. Derek White now crossing half court. 5:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Derek White kicks out. Jason Tatum. He'll pull up for three. No good. Neemias Queta kicking out the offensive board. Back to Derek White. Picks up Peyton Pritchard. Now back to White. Finds Jason Tatum. He's got Jalen Green guarding him. 2 seconds left to shoot. Tatum puts up an off-balance fadeaway. No good. Neemias Queta gets a hand on it. Tips it to Peyton Pritchard. 2 back-to-back offensive boards for Neemias Queta. As Jason Tatum kicks out, Peyton Pritchard deep for three. Bang! And we've got 100! Rockets need a timeout. Rockets need a timeout. Wow, 100-79. Celtics have quickly taken this game away. All right, before we break down anything more, I do need to tell you guys real quick about our sponsor, which is Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in America. I'm playing Prize Picks every single game day, including right now. So if you guys want to go ahead and join me and 10 million active users on Prize Picks, well, I highly suggest doing so. Why? Well, it is the easiest part of my day and definitely the most fun. I look forward to making my Prize Picks with every game that does come across my feed. And the beauty of it is that you can actually play collegiate and professional. So if you guys really want to test out your skills, I highly recommend playing Prize Picks right now, especially with the playoffs starting, especially with a lot of bowl contentions going on for college football. So if you guys want to go on ahead and get started, well, that is the easy part. You can play in over 30 different states, and you can, right now, use MasterCard for your deposits. All you guys have to do is just place as much money as you guys would like to wage, and then all you guys need to do is pick more or less. And that is how you can test out your skills and see how well you know ball. If you guys do live in Cali, Georgia, Florida, or Texas, over 30 different states, you guys can play today. All you have got to do is just download the Prize Picks app, use promo code CLNS. That'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Download the Prize Picks app, use promo code CLNS. That'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Go on ahead and test out your skills now by placing your Prize Picks. Prize Picks, run your game. You guys can also find that link that I'm putting in the chat right now. Makes it even easier to go on ahead and hop on over and test out your skills. All right, let's get back to the last couple of minutes of game time here. 100-79. Drew Peterson checks in for Derek White. Jordan Walsh checks in for Drew Holiday. And Xavier Tillman checks in for Jason Tatum. Aaron Holiday checks in for Jalen Green. Jacques Landell checks in for Dylan Brooks. And Reed Shepard checks in for Jeff Green. And we're in garbage time. Great. Whitmore takes a three. No good. Tillman getting some early minutes here in garbage time. Jayshawn Tate going to kick it out to Aaron Holiday. Kicking it all the way out to Whitmore. Finding Jayshawn Tate, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Looks like this is going well. I hate garbage time. It's like I hate halftime, and then I hate garbage time. It's like right there. All right, Boston Celtics. Peyton Pritchard's still in the ball game, which is actually pretty exciting, I will be honest. Peyton Pritchard dumps it off to Xavier Tillman, going to find Jordan Walsh. Now bounce pass Neemias Queta gets stolen by Aaron Holiday. Now Whitmore in transition for three, hard off the back iron. Drives right back to Aaron Holiday. I don't even know who that is. Oh, it's Jayshawn Tate. Now inside the paint, bounce pass to Whitmore. Driving inside. Shot won't go in, no foul, but it will be off the Celtics, so it will be Rockets ball staying here as we have less than 4 minutes left to go. Oh, I hate garbage time. It's like I don't, because that means that we're dominating and we got the win, which is always fun, but man, it's not fun. Not fun for the viewer. Neemias Queta with a rebound. In transition now, Jordan Walsh. Moving to the right, looking for some help. Going to give it back to Jaden Springer, who checks in for Peyton Pritchard. Springer driving inside, puts a shot off the glass. They're going to call an offensive foul on Neemias Queta, off ball. So Springer's basket won't count, and we are headed the other way. This really wasn't an easy back-to-back, and Boston Celtics definitely made it seem so. Turnover, Aaron Holiday throws it right to Xavier Tillman, now Drew Peterson. In transition, picks up a dribble, finds Neemias Queta, now kicks it to Jordan Walsh, back to Peterson. 3 minutes left to go, thank God. Drew Peterson going to find Jaden Springer. Driving inside the paint, Springer drawing a foul from Aaron Holiday. Springer heads to the free throw line. Springer definitely has been rumored to be on the chopping block heading into the the NBA trade deadline. Springer making $4 million a year and not really playing for Boston. Definitely needs to shed some of that salary as Springer makes his first free throw. Springer makes both of his free throws. Rockets turn it over out of bounds because they're playing guys that should probably be in the G League right now. .245 left to play. Jordan Walsh moving to the right side here. Walsh driving inside. Really aggressive play from Walsh. He'll be called for a travel, though. Got a little bit too happy with his feet down low. Celtics also in the bonus here. Kicking it out, Jayshawn Tate for three. No good. Drew Peterson helping out with the rebound there. Jaden Springer going to take this ball up. Springer pump fakes around the three-point line. Finds Neemias Queta. One dribble, handoff. Drew Peterson, sidestep three for Peterson. Drains it. Big time three there for Peterson off the bench. Peterson got some early minutes for Celtics earlier this last month, but hasn't really seen a lot of action. But we have had a pretty tough schedule, so it's probably why. Jaden Springer going to get called for a foul here in the last 2 minutes of the ball game. .545 people watching in here with me. Appreciate you guys sticking around even for garbage time. I know it's everybody's favorite time, and it's must-see TV. Jaden Springer finds Jordan Walsh, drives inside off the glass, misses the layup. We're going the other way. A missed layup on the other end for the Rockets. Rebound, Jordan Walsh. Oh, God. Just riveting. Drew Peterson up and under, puts in a nice layup. Peterson makes it 107 to 79. Floater for the Rockets, no good. Neemias Queta fighting for the rebound, won't get it. Rockets go back up with it, and it'll be an and one situation. Neemias Queta picks up a foul while Jacques Landell goes to the free throw line. Free throw is good. Three-point play made for the Rockets. Jaden Springer around the three-point line. Jaden Springer driving inside, crossing over. Spin move, doesn't have a shot. Jay-Sean taking a knock it out of his hands as there's less than a minute left to go. (107-82). Big time dump by Kata here to make it 109-82. Whitmore driving inside, puts one in off the glass. It's good. Coming down to some final minutes here. Seconds, I should say. 34 seconds left to play. Neemias Queta finds Jaden Springer. Jaden Springer around the three-point line. Step back, doesn't have the three, finds Drew Peterson. 4 seconds left to shoot. He chucks it all the way across the court to find Xavier Tillman. Doesn't have enough time to put up the shot as the ball gets stolen from him. Oh, Jaden Springer, why are you fouling with 13 seconds left in garbage time? Whitmore heads to the free throw line. All right. Whitmore going to take 3 free throws, then the Celtics will probably dribble this one out. (109-85) as Whitmore heads to the free throw line. And it's good. All right, Celtics will now dribble this one out. 8 seconds left to go. And that'll be the final as the Rockets arena starts to clear out. 109-86 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds of garbage time takes the Celtics on a 3-game win streak. Boston playing really, really well. They made this back-to-back on the road super easy when it was not. They just beat the number 3 team in the Western Conference, smoked them to the point where they had to put in their bench players at the end of the game. So overall, a really, really good game from the Celtics without having Jaylen Brown. Kristaps Porzingis did make his return after sitting for a couple of games. Jason Tatum ends the night with 20 points. Kristaps Porzingis ends the night with 11 points. Holiday had 14. Derek White had 23, which makes him the team high. But the game high goes to Jalen Green, who had 27 points as well. Overall, a really good win for this team. Definitely needed to make a statement on their road to the West Coast. So overall, I'm really proud of how this team bounced back. It wasn't a dominant performance from any one player on the Celtics team, but a collective as a whole. 20 points from Peyton Pritchard, 4 for 6 from a three-point line. So overall, they won every single quarter. They outscored the Rockets by 6 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter, 1 in the third quarter, and then by 13 in the fourth quarter. So this is just an overall really good team win. All right, guys, I will be live on Tuesday. I'll be live on Tuesday versus the Denver Nuggets. You guys can come hang out with me then, or you guys can come hang out with me on Sunday. Patriots versus the Bills for the last game of the season. I'm going to put out a video right after this about the Celtics injury news on Kristaps Porzingis and what he's been dealing with, and then Jaylen Brown as well, and go through some of my thoughts on this postgame. So if you guys want to join me there, well, I'll post that video on the channel right after this game. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Had a great time with you guys. The Celtics just won back-to-back games. So thank you guys so much. If you guys have not already, go on ahead and do one favor for me and subscribe.